We have a mount for 10 hours. Whee. So, Guild Wars 2 on Steam and the free version on Linux. And we've been playing a couple of hours before, another day. So we have our character, we've made up our character, we've started in the world. That was fun. And so far, the game is not too much unlike a bought version. Certainly good enough that you can play it for the early stuff. And we will get into the game. Our biggest problem, I think, at the moment is bag storage, because that does seem a little bit less in the free version. I think you only got 2 bag slots. I'm sure you got 4, is it? 4 bag slots in the full version. Yeah, we only got 2 bag slots. I only got 1 bag, so we need to get some more bags there. Chances are, when you're playing, you're going to get somebody who'll give you a couple of bags, because 15 slot bags are a dime a dozen, and even 18 slot bags are not dear. We need to find a bank to put some of this stuff in, because we've got a makeover kit we got for free, so we want to keep that. That's a revive orb, which you don't use much. Later on they're handy if you're in a difficult place and you want to revive yourself, but you don't use them very often. Teleport to friends you'll want to keep. And we have a dagger we might use, but weapons are plenty around, so we don't have to worry about that. What we really want to do now is find a bank would be good. On the free version, that might be tricky. On the paid version, we probably just duck in the city there, but because we're cheapskate, don't pay our taxes, they don't want us in the city yet. We're going to have to prove ourselves before we go in the city and kill some things, and before they'll even let us in. So there's a tavern there. I don't even know if I want to go in there, because, you know, they might not like us. So when you see... Oh, did that person go away? Yeah. So when you see a person like that with the 382, that means they've already hit level 80. That person there is not hit level 80 yet. You will see... If you see someone's just got level 80 and nothing else, then chances are they're a free player. But normally, once people hit level 80, then you start to hit your mastery points, which you get in the expansions, which is sort of a further progression. Like I say, 382 is getting up there. I think the maximum points at the moment, maximum level is 455. And that includes, you've got to put some PvP and world versus world stuff in there, fractals and whatnot to get up that high. I don't do those things. I mostly do open world stuff with my other account, and I think it's about 400 and something. 404, I think it was last I looked. So, what are we looking for? We haven't used an emote. Oh my god. Let's use an emote. Do we want to use a emote on somebody? We want to get some achievements, because oh, there we go. I've got my sound on. Can't hear what's going on. What have we got here? Oh. Okay, we used emotes. What else do we need to do? Use waypoints. Use professional mechanic skills. We don't have a lot of professional mechanic skills. We've got heal. We're going to have to work on that one. We can use a waypoint. But we don't want to use a waypoint right now. What we're going to do... It's buzzing in my ear, something shocking. Crunch, 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 crunch. What we're going to do right now is explore, because that's really what you want to do in the game. It's always hard when you're doing a YouTube at the same time. You just got to ignore the fact I'm doing YouTube and just play around, because when you do YouTube, you always feel like, oh, I should be doing something, but really you just want to if you're just playing the game, you're just going to wander around and look at stuff because that's what you do, right? This is where you do the little opening thing in the little instance, which actually probably is on a totally different server. Hi guys, just wandering through. Oh, that's right, he stole my axe. That's right, all weapons are good weapons, right? It's actually a pretty cool weapon most of the time. Okay, we've got Master Carver there, so that'll be a level 80. Although he's up to 142 on the masteries. Residual English, blah, blah, blah. I'll come back later. Okay, so that's a mastery point. Apparently, mastery points are not unlocked yet. But we want to do all these sorts of mastery points later on. Because they... we want to eventually start getting serious about all this stuff. We're opening stuff up and stuff. But we can't do any of that stuff now yet. A lot of stuff still locked. Oh, that requires level 11. So, you know, most of the stuff is still locked. We can't chop down trees or anything yet. So we can't do a lot, so we just wander around. Oh, we found another one of them things. There it is. Somebody going there. They're not into fashion. What we should do is go to the map, go to that waypoint just to get that achievement. We just got an achievement for. That's fairly new, this adventure guide, I guess, you know, for new players to give them something to, oh, what should I do? And it gives you some extra points. I think it's a balancing act for
Progress makes perfect.
ArenaNet. We just got to a new level. What do we get? Oh, we got some tools, so we can actually harvest things now. Because new old players especially want to level up pretty quick, and I like to consider the whole leveling up to level 80 as just an extended tutorial, or no, really up to 60 probably realistically, or 50 or 60, and then after that you sort of know what you're doing, because you're doing sort of advanced tutorial. Now these we want to add in. We don't want them in our inventory because they're just taking up space. Now they go into your equipment. So now we've got equipment, we have got harvesting tools down there, we've got our underwater gear, we don't have any trinkets, but that's where rings and... Well, you want to fill up all these things eventually with all your different armors, and these give you different stats. We'll have to watch our stats. I don't know what we did. I think we just did power, precision. This chick is magic, uses dark magic and stuff. We start to talk to people and read web pages now, and we know that she does all these magic things and condition damages, so we'll have to change her gear. Instead of power, precision, we probably want condition damage and stuff like that. But this stage of the game, it is really not important. Let's go harvest some wood. We haven't got any room for wood. I don't know if it's, to me, always when I'm going back and forth with games, the whole fact that this uses F, the fact that this uses F to do all that sort of thing is probably odd. I know it is a problem when I'm going back and forth in games, but once you're playing it, it's you get used to just... I use the W dealer just when I come up to things, I just slide my finger across to F all the time to harvest. Okay, must be a ranger here somewhere because the spider is here. Somebody's spider. Yep, they're off. Now they either have an outfit or they're a old player running a new character, because that looks like a pretty nice outfit. What are we in? We are in a heart area here. We're a heart area here as well. We should have looked around in here, see what was in here. Yeah, there we go. I don't think I've got any money, but If I wanted an axe, I could buy one here. It's not a very good axe. I'll probably pick up a better axe. But if I really wanted an axe, I can pick up an axe there.
Goodbye.
How much was it? 40. And I have 5 silvers already. I am rich. I'm going to try and play this pretty much, as a new account, like without any friends would play. I did get something in the mail. I probably should have returned that. Not for the fact I wasn't appreciative of it, but you know, somebody else could have used it better. Oh, they're just little fun things. These are just fun things, so I will take them. They're not advantage to the game or anything. This here we can just add to the wardrobe, and that just is a fun thing to turn us into a ghost. So that's not important. But I want to sort of play this as a new player. Look, when you're playing, people are going to give you gold and bits and pieces, and that'll help you along the way quite a lot because people are pretty friendly here. Okay, I'll pull this out of my ear. I don't need to hear it. Yeah, it's just my ear is sore this morning. Ooh, death marker. And you watch your little thing go up. I might move my face from there eventually if it's in the way, because I want to be able to have everything show up on the screen. Ooh, herb seedlings. Even as a top level player, you'll be coming around to grab your herb seedlings, especially if you get your food crafting right up, because you get seeds there, then you can grow the seeds to get the good herbs that you can then use in the ascended foods that you can then lay out at events for other people to eat, to give them, it gives them like an hour of benefit. So even in these low levels, that's the thing about this game, the low levels often have high level players in them because they have good events that are still relevant. They have things you want to harvest. I mean, you don't come here to harvest the wood generally, but herbs are always a thing. We're going through this heart pretty good. Whee! Because hearts and map exploration. Okay, well, we've done most of the good stuff there. Get that. Oh, there's that. Oh, some wood. But it's. Why wouldn't you play this for a bit? Probably because people don't know, never heard of it. But it's Steam. We play old games on Steam all the time. It's the home of the retro. I might as well come here and play it. I mean, here I am. I've got the game. I've bought the game. I've spent a fortune on the game, and I'll still come here to play around with a new character. I've got to remember to loot. Because why not? Why not come here and just to see what it's like? You get the experience. Because even if you start a new character on your old account, because a lot of things are account-wide and not just character-wide, you will start. This is running a lot better today on Linux today too. I don't know what was running bad the other day. Because even if you start a new character on your old account, you still have access to a lot of your mounts, so your banking, and you've got a lot of things, and your money. You've still got a big wallet. You've got things in your bank that will help you level up. You can give yourself bag space and all sorts of cool things. Oh yeah, there's a... Oh, it's way down there. Might as well have a look. So you can. It's not like a new experience. It is it gives you a new experience of a different type of race or character or whatnot. But it's not like a full new experience. But coming here, this is raw and new. I just avoid those guys at the moment. Oh, that's right. It's down here. Who's this person? Oh, they've been around a while. And they have a mechanist, which is probably the funnest thing in the whole game, but you do need Ender Dragons for that. mechanist part of it. Otherwise, it's just a engineer, which engineers are not as good, obviously. We have gathered stuff. Now, I don't think you get too many of these free axes, but you can buy these everywhere. Let's have a look. Oh, wrong place. H. Yeah, so we don't get money of these for free, but it's just to give you the idea. And you buy them for just coppers and any of the little merchants. They do upgrade as you get up the levels. You need better quality ones to harvest the better quality gear. But they're always pretty cheap. I mean, once you're established, they're cheap. And they come in lots of 50 and 100 for different things. I think axes and picks are in 100 and the other one's in 50. Because and
Doesn't it?
well, oh, go away. Because you always want to harvest things for your crafting. If we ever find a bank, we'll have a look at our crafting materials. Crafting materials, you can just deposit anywhere, anytime. And the crafting storage is fairly good. I think you start with 250 stacks, which is fine. I mean, if you're doing a lot of crafting later on and you don't want to have to sell or craft things all the time because your storage is full, you can't expand them. They do cost real money or convert gold to gems, which works fine too. It's often sometimes there's a vent that comes through here, but I don't see it at the moment. I have the advantage of I do know the area, but if you don't know the area, you're just exploring around. What level are these wolves? They're 7 and I'm 9, so they're in trouble. With conditions, what are we going to hit them with? I'll bleed them and freeze them and do all sorts of nasty things to them. Oh, gee, they die fast. Oh, I'll zoom out a bit. Play it more as a top-down game. You can't play it first person. It's not. I don't know if it's really designed for that. Or you can play up close and personal like this. I'll zoom out a bit from on top. There's copper ore. You know, early game. Why not? Ooh, rich copper vein. In later games, it's something I tend to ignore. It's a bit worthless. But iron, on the other hand, iron's worth getting. I always grab iron, even to this day. I'm always grabbing iron and platinum and just about everything else. All that crafting. So I'm not sure what bank storage is like on the free version either. I don't even know if we can yet. But let's see if we can find a bank. We can. What do you need? Your armor used to break in the old days, but now it's just seems to be not a problem. But you can get a bit of a bonus here. Yeah, that gives you a health and defense bonus just for 12 hours just by talking to that guy. So we have a merchant here. We will open up our inventory and we will deposit all our goodies. And we've got some helm and leggings. They probably are not better than what we have. That's some junk. We can go here and sell some junk. And as you see here, we've got our iron, copper. We only already want to sell the... We should buy another bag. It's only 32 coppers. And put out a little bag here. I know it's not much, but we'll get some better ones. But that just gives us a few more slots. They get up to 20 here. 20s are a little bit dear. I don't have a lot of 20s on all my characters. I have some, but mostly 18's cheap and 15's nothing in the grand schemes of things. Well, what else can we do? We could sell that. We won't. We might want to use it for a bit of fun and become a ghost. What do we got here? Is that better than what we got? It might be. We'll accept that anyway. And that is... I'm not sure. I thought this hovered... I was having a trouble yesterday when... or the other day when I was doing this. I thought it would come up with things there, but it's only there. I don't know if that's a Linux thing or ordinary thing, but I don't remember it having to hover right there. But anyway. Why is it not comparing to what I'm wearing? Let's have to bring it out first. Yeah. There we go. Now we're comparing, so that's the same. And that's the same, so that was a waste of time.
I'm not sure. Please, it's perfect for you. You'll be the envy of your friends.
I'm not used to getting stuff out of bags. It's been a while since I've done that. All this new gear. I don't think I can sell them because they're all special stuffs. So I don't even know if I can crunch them, and I can't. I don't think I can even do so. I'm going to try and keep some of them for a bit just to see how that works. But I don't believe I can. Oh yeah, I can. We can. We can buy basic salvaging cat. Should I just buy a crude since I am broke? That's going to take a lot of my monies. I might just get a crude. I'll get basic. Let's splurge and get basic. Wow. We're splurging.
Goodbye.
I don't know if we can salvage anything yet. Nope, we can't salvage. We can salvage that, but we don't want to. So we can't salvage anything yet. Well, we can't. We can salvage stuff. We just can't salvage that stuff, so that's just delete. Delete. That's soulbound stuff. So can't use that. I should have looked. It would say soulbound, that or account bound. I think soulbound. Account bound. I think you can crunch. When I say crunch, I mean salvage. That's a bit of a family internal house term that we use. Is crunching.
My time is precious.
Okay, we have one bank slot. Count them. And we're going to charge us 600 gems for a new one. I'm sure in the board game you get a bit more than that. So this is a challenge. This is like Guild Wars on challenge level. We don't need teleport to friends right now. Later on we'll carry them around. Put these things in here just to make room. We can delete them. We get so many of them. They're just loot boxes. We don't need them. I'm going to probably delete that. I might even put that over there for now. We might play with it later. Actually, I might even just use it and get it over and done with. Okay. That's all the things I really want to keep for now.
Sure about this.
So we have found a bank. And new in the game, if you can't get in the city, that's probably the quickest, the easiest bank. It's probably the place you'll probably do your little base till you get level 10. Later on in the game, probably there's a little area here with banking and stuff, which will probably, it's probably as good as any, if you especially start in the human area. It's a nice little, and even if you don't, I tended to used to live there. There's a bank and a merchant and black lines thing, everything you need in one little area, and a lot of people hang out there. But for now, this is going to be our little base. We'll try and remember where that is in the map when we wander around, but we're not going to wander very far. So we have found a base. So where we're gonna... We went to the waypoint. I don't know why I did that. That was just to show how it's done. We have a heart here, which is not the most fun heart to do. But it's a practice. It's a learn how to do things heart. What do we got here?
Hello.
Please teach me to be a leather worker. Okay, so that's where you learn the crafting.
You'll never block me like that. Try raising your speed just as I launch my attack.
So we probably should learn a craft. We can learn tailoring, or leatherwork, or ironsmithing. These are all... We might use tailoring because that's our profession. Hello, where is our tailor? Hello, tailor. Is there a tailor here? Yeah. Oh, well, we'll be that for the moment. We're going to learn a tailor because that's what the clothes we wear. This doesn't matter. You can start a new quest with any of them. How do I start tailoring?
You'll never block me like that. Try raising your
You can... Well, let us be a tailor. Yeah. I need some jute.
That's how you block an attack.
We need to refine stuff, and then we can get some jute, and then we can make some bags. We've got 0 jute right now, but we're going to get some stuff and make jute. So then we can at least have 8-slot bags. And we can also theoretically make our own clothes. We won't need to because there's plenty of clothes around. We will steal clothes off dead people if we have to. She's been around. That's a very common hairstyle. I love that hairstyle myself. She's 61. It's funny when you've been around a while. You consider anyone that's under 100 to be fairly new to the game. And it's true. You know, you can get up to level. You can get up to that 60 very quickly. If you see someone that's only got 8 or 9, then they're extremely new to the game. They've just hit their level 80, finished their tutorial, and they're doing well. Assuming that's, but you've got to have the board game obviously for that. So what do we got to do here? We've got to dodge. This one here, we can come here, we can grab a gun.
Don't release your shot until the order is given.
And we've got to listen to this one. What are we going to do? Hold. Oh, 1. We've got to hold and shoot. May have to speed this bit up. And we got some on our heart.
Not bad at all. Let's keep at it. You'll never block up a training sword if you want to train. Wouldn't want anyone getting hurt. Take aim.
Take aim. I don't even do it for the first one. I wait for the usually wait for the first hold because you're sitting here holding forever. Okay, there's a new player. This guy is very new. Any experienced player knows this off by heart, so they're obviously either that or they've gone for a toilet break.
We should go there instead.
And risk getting
It's
robbed.
not enough to hit the target.
Yeah, nah, he's new.
You must learn to
That's good.
hold and tell
It's always
command.
good to have new players here.
Come on, that's way too slow. Try attacking me as I lower
So you'll get the hang of it. This, if you're coming to this heart, I always find this is the easiest one to do. Because over here, what have we got here? One of them's dodge,
Wouldn't want anyone getting hurt.
and one of them you've got to try and hit the guy when he's not blocking or something. When he's not blocking, I said.
Come on, that's way too slow. Try attacking me as I lower my weapon.
I know I'm bad at this. Sort of, as soon as he moves, just attack and hope he's... There we go. You don't get 2 in, you can only get it when he first does it. Okay, fair enough. Louis Juice is getting the hang of it.
Pick up a training sword if you want to train. Wouldn't want anyone getting hurt.
Not bad at all. Let's keep at it.
And I mean, these are all just tutorials of things you probably never use in the game.
Game.
And you can get your
That's way too slow. Try attacking me as I lower.
get your heart up. Now, this other one over here is what? I think this is. Oh yeah, this is learn how to block. All things I'm never going to do with this particular character, of course. And what is block? Give me a second. I'm trying to work out what block is.
As I launch my attack.
Okay. Block is not working. There it is. There we go. We got a block in.
Again.
Not bad at all.
Pick up a rifle and get in formation. You'll never block me like that.
Okay. Yep. Well, I was blocking you for every time, even if you weren't coming towards me. Yep. Too slow. Ah, yes, we got a block in. We're expert level. So, yep. It's a nice, easy one. Get up our heart.
Pick up a shield. Get in there.
Game.
What are we up to? 9. Well, we'll be up to the story in no time.
Hold.
Good. That's how you block an attack. Again.
I often wait till it's usually at least one hold.
Not bad at all. Let's keep at it.
Like a thief or something.
Take aim. Hold.
Hold.
Fire.
Fire.
Again.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's keep at it.
Greatest invention of all time. Keep hotty coldy cups. I'm cold at the moment. Should go get a coffee.
Game.
Because ooh, it's 6:30 in the morning. It's quiet time.
Fire. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's keep at it.
So what do we got here? Are we a thief? No, we're a mesmer.
Remember, don't release your shot until the order is given.
Mesmers are cool. Look, all the professions are cool. I love them all. So we need to go find some jute. Where can we find some jute? We need to get some stuff to. I'm going to delete that. I don't know what that is. So if in doubt, get rid of it for the
I
moment.
think so too.
Actually, it's for there's a little mission-y thing you can do, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. If you get things early in the game, easy in the game, a lot of them are useless things you're not going to need probably, or you're going to get again later. There's a chicken over there. I'm going to leave that out of my ear as much as possible, even though I can't hear anything. It's annoying me at the moment. Oh, hello piggies. So we gotta. Ooh, we cannot leave there. We are trapped. We are not considered to be a nice person or something, or haven't paid our taxes. Haven't paid our taxes, so we're not allowed to even leave the area. We're trapped in this one map, which is quite a decent sized map that we have not explored at all. So that's possibly level 10. But anyway, it's a bigger level over there. We really don't want to go over there to a level 15 anyway. Ooh, oh, that's probably posted message, possibly as a heart thing. So, what else can we do here? We've got some crafting, and we've already crafted.
more
that's all
complicated than
crafting
just good
stuff.
and evil.
Yeah, the various different disciplines. Another good one to do is food. We should do. I think we can. Can we do two crafting disciplines or not?
I'm not sure.
Oh, you can later. I don't know. Because food's another good one. I'll do that just for the lols. It will tell us anyway. What we got here? Chef. See if we can do two. Didn't ask me for money, I don't think so. Am I both now? You can do two on a normal account. Can we do two here? Yes, so we're a chef and a tailor. We can go here and we can learn to cook things. Unidentified yellow dye. So we already have some recipes. We can make a loaf of bread, which gives us vitality for 50 minutes. So we can already make stuff. And we need to find some jute to make some bags, because our bags are very small. So we need to go whack some people, and we need some money because we're broke. Oh, where's our monies? We only have 4 silver, which is like 400 copper. So we're poor people. We need to sell stuff. We can only move slowly. I don't think killing boars is going to help us much. Might help us if we're a leather worker. Look, we'll see what gear we get. If we get a lot of leather, we'll just change our discipline over. But since we wear cloth clothes, I thought cloth might be good. Another thing we could do is train up weapons or whatever. But most of those things are not necessary unless you have max out these things, so you can get so you can make exotic or especially ascended items. That's where because you have to make a lot of these things. You have to make yourself. You can't buy. Have to get some more of that shortly. Okay, what's up over here? Raptors. We're getting up into a higher level area. Ooh, yes, big things live here. They might hurt us, and we'll die. Let's get to the waypoint. So in case we die, because death's not the handicap it used to be. Even if we die, we'll just respawn here somewhere at this thing. So first thing I want to do is get to the nearest waypoint. We don't have a Raptor yet. I don't even know if we'll try a Raptor because it's a 10-hour trial for new players. We're trying to get you to buy the game, but we're going to play this one free for a while because we're not sure if we want to spend money on it yet. Actually, I just want to see how it's like to play on the free version because I think that's an important bit. We have gone to level 10. We can do personal story. We can do weapon swapping. Now, if we only had another weapon, and we can unlock them out. We're not going to right yet. Because I think the 10-hour trial starts when you... We might try it. What the heck? Ready a second weapon. Yes, I would love to. I sold my axe. We need 5 hero points. We're going to get to level and we can start doing hero points. What's that? That's the time. Ah, yes, that's the time on the mount. Okay, does the 10 hours start now? 10 hours of gameplay. That's a fair bit of gameplay. Looks like it's use it or lose it, but it looks. I could do that by X. I usually bind it to my keys. I'll do that in a minute. Are we doing hard stuff here? Back in the old days, you had to run everywhere. Now they give you mounts early because getting around everything can be a bit tedious. Wake up, I need your help. Oh yeah, story. Come and find me. So there'll be story stuff. Yeah, I forgot about the story. Anyway, I want to bind this. So I want to bind my escape wheels. Right key. We want to go to options. Control options. Mounts, templates. Raptor mount, dismount. Control 1, that'll do. Except I'll work out how to do that. We have a mount for 10 hours. Whee. Oh, that makes getting around so much nicer. Does it? Wow. We still need bag space. So we're going good. We're going good. In our little free version. I don't know how long we're going to play this or how many episodes we're going to do this, but this is an ad for the free version. Because wow, that's cool. Oh, let's go find this. Oh, we are right now. So this has now spoiled us forever because we can now run around like this, and we're gonna want to buy the game because wow, this is so much better for getting around. Wow. I just came down here to have a look and say, oh, see if there's any people hanging out here. I remember when I first came down here and I saw all these people hanging here and I wondered, what the heck are they hanging here for? All these high-level people just hanging here in the swamp. Because monster appears there. So, this is where you get to the level of the game where you say, well, what do I do now? Of course, the game does give you some ideas by, oh, there's a story. You can go do the story, and I imagine most people are going to do that because it's a story. But we also have other things to do. Zoom in there a bit so I can see all the little bits to get. I don't think they're going to drop me clothes. I need to go kill humans. Humans have clothes, right? Mounts have some cool advantages in that when you're on a mount, you're not going to suffer fall damage. The mount does, so it will die and you will survive. To go over here briefly and see if we see any people to kill, because people killing might give us something to make a bag. We need bags. Mounts aren't just for travelling either. They do have a oh, we haven't finished this one yet. We haven't finished the heart. Wow. Do hearts, get up. We want to get to 11 so we can get our mastery stuff going. Now, can we survive living. Can we survive these guys? I should have gone over there and them. All these nasty circles. Oh yeah, we did good. Did we get any stuff? Got some wood that we picked already. So we're not getting a lot of drops on this stuff. Chilled him. Bleeding them. Doing nasty things to them. They just got some junk, which is some monies. Whee. Around with our mount. We're feeling. Is that an event? Yes, there's an event down here. Let's go get an event. The drops are a bit thin. Loot, 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 loot. Look at all the stuffs. Shoot as many guys as you can. Gonna have to get my axe back so I can axe him to death.
Sweet, sweet loot.
Some loot. The loot drops are not the best, but oh well. Leading events. Ooh. Doing all good stuff. Oh, that is knocking our got some more wood. This is running a bit better today too. It was running not good the other day, and I don't know if it's just because I'm recording and streaming whatever on this, as well as I'm out of tools already. I have to buy some more tools sometime. Find a vendor. Yeah. So, everyone's awake now, so I went and made myself a coffee. For myself and Mrs. Myself. Who also plays the game, so yeah, we have a couple of us in the house that play. My wife and daughter play, adult daughter, who is more of a jumping puzzle person than me. So, what have we got here? What was I doing? Okay, what I want to do, I wouldn't mind getting up to level 11 so we can check out some of this stuff here. And hero points and stuff. There's hero points over there. Apart from coming upstairs. Because A is... If we can get up to level 11 would be cool. We can unlock that. We might save story for the next time we do this. Just gonna lose these in little short bits when I get time. For fun, I'll probably have a total of 20 people watch it, but that's okay. It's only for some fun. If it gets out to one person who thought, well, if that idiot can play, anybody can play this cool retro game from 10 years ago, which, I mean, look how terrible I'm playing here. Ooh, sparklies. That's right, I still got to use healing skills. Later this character, you can sort of do a auto healing thing. You can also do all sorts of cool suck life out of people, so you're killing people and helping your own life as well. So sounds a little bit nasty when you think about it, but I try not to think about it. They're bad people. Are we getting any goodlies? Not much we can actually salvage. We have got a trident, which is not as good as the trident we have. That's stuff to sell. Ooh, what's this? Mantle badge. It's a trophy. Okay, cool. Sell that. Or just... we might try them. It's going to keep giving us until we do something with it, I guess. Oh, there we go. We got, oh, refine into bolts. Shoot scraps. We'll be able to make, we're getting towards our thingy. For making a bag. And I think, I'm pretty sure that's the same old stuff. Keeps giving us the same old stuff. I don't think they up to... I think that's still level 9 stuff. Same old gear. So we're not going to get any better gear from this area.
Through.
We gotta make ourselves a bag if it kills us several times. Already died once. I was dead when I went and made my coffee, and somebody came along and revived me while I was making my coffee, so I did have a notification that I had been dead for a while. We're gonna fight from down. We don't give up easily here. We might kill one of you and get up again. And we did. Never give up, never surrender. Especially if you're a ranger. Ranger, you spend most of your time fighting downwards, it seems. Oh, I can't quite reach that guy. Go kill him for me. No, kill the guy. Don't worry about it. There we go. Sometimes when you're coming up, best option is to kill the people that are killing them first, because that'll often revive them. They'll often rally, so... okay. Oh, goodness. Goodies. Just destroy that rubbish. Destroy that rubbish. Getting a lot of rubbish. Keep that. We're gonna have to. You're really gonna have to stay on this free game. On one thing for sure, you're gonna have to get really good at inventory management, which is probably a good thing. If you're playing a game and you're full game and you board it and you got heaps of storage, you end up stacking up a heap of stuff that you don't need and never will need. So we're going to go back to our little home base. This is our little home base now. We're going to live here for a bit. Because we needed some stuff, didn't we? Where's the merchant? Oh, that's right, I got a temporary mount now. For...
You'll find everything.
Tell you how long, yes. We have 9 hours and... oh, I've used half an hour already? Wow! This is just not fair. Buy some. Buy some tools. Just very basic ones for this area. We won't put them on yet. Okay. What else do we need? We haven't done any salvaging much, have we? Haven't we salvaged anything yet, have we? Oh, we're going to salvage that, I think. Yeah, we can salvage that. There we go. We've unlocked a skin. And we salvaged some wood out of that trident. Oh, where are we up to? We're nearly to 11. We might as well use this mount while we got it. Yeah, I think the mounts will probably be a big incentive for a lot of people. to upgrade. To be honest, onions. Might cook some stew later or something. I'm sure we can find something. The cooking, you get recipes, you can buy them around the place, but you can also invent recipes by just randomly sticking things together. Or, I guess that's how you're supposed to do it. Or, you know, you go and look it up on the wiki page. It's they have changed this over the years. I know a lot of people saying, oh, it doesn't tell you enough. I mean, back in the day, it's a bit like Minecraft. Not as bad as Minecraft, obviously. But it's a bit of a... You find stuff on the wiki. It has a very good wiki. And it's still very much a wiki thing. If it's something you don't do a lot, if it's an event or especially a dungeon, which a lot of people don't do anymore, or if it's... you know, it doesn't hurt to go look it up on the wiki, so you familiarise yourself a bit. There's plenty of really good information there. Oh, event! What's happening? Oh no! Oh, the water supply. Come on, guys, we've got to do something about this. They're hurting our water supply. Doing lots of things on them. It should give me something to pick up here, right? And I'm hit 11. Whoa! We are up there. Level 11 feels like a big achievement. All of these already. Oh, okay. By level 11 you've all got all your lower end. Just got to fill these. Oh, we got that now. Well, we have to find something to put in there. We're becoming expert level.
Time to do some real damage.
I'm going to get you.
Go remember that. F. Get stuff. Oh yeah, we're getting all sorts of stuff. Oh, we're getting good stuffs. And we succeeded that event. Let's put us right up there. What are we gonna do? Protect these guys. Protect the workers. Beautiful. No. Oh, I should go check, see if he dropped anything. Don't look like it. Oh, yes. So, you know, there's plenty of fun to be had for free on Steam, and you know, you can later buy it, and the beauty about it is no subscription. That's what I really love. I guess that's the thing that's kept me playing it over the years, is the fact that you can come back and there's no sub. I mean, I did play EVE Online for a long time, which is sort of an MMO as well, even with a subscription, although you can play it a bit free from now, but it's limited free. Not many free games you can. You can play the MMOs. Not a lot of them. They don't have a terrible cash shop thing that really where you have to buy. I mean, there's a lot of things on here you're going to want to buy. But a lot of those are covered under the base game, which is not that much, the base game. And I think you get an expansion with the base game now. Although, to me, Path of Fire, if you were just going to get one, Path of Fire is probably the way to go, because of the mounts. But I think there's probably a good kit that does Path of Fire and Heart of Thorns. Ender Dragon's cool too, but it's not something you need straight up. We certainly didn't have it. Okay. We got that Vista over there. We should go get the Vista. Go get this Vista and then check out our new abilities and stuff. I feel like we've zoomed out here. Get the right zoom level there. You want the right zoom level so you can see the things, get the biggest area but still see the bits. Okay, what do we got here? We got a couple more bags of goodies. Now, let's have a look at our thing. I think equipment. Yeah, we're out of axes. So we'll put our axes in. We'll leave those for the moment. That is something to sell. Okay. Now we got, what have we got here? Hero points. What do we got to do here? Signet training. So we've got all these things. Now, you're going to fill these all up eventually. By the time you hit level 80, you're going to fill all these. You have to fill all of these before you even do an expansion stuff. So, actually, I think you have to fill all these before you start here. I'm not sure about that. But you do have to fill all of these ones up to here before you can do any of these. That's the Heart of Thorns one. Different expansions have better things for particular people, so it's probably worth looking at which is the... if you want to do one of these first, pick out, go to the wiki, see which is the best one for your particular race, because this one's good if you've got an engineer or a mesmer, because they've got the virtuoso and the mechanist. Soul Beast, I'm not sure which is Soul Beast. Is that Heart of Thorns? I think that's Heart of Thorns. I'm not sure for the Ranger I use. It's one of those two. But it's worth knowing what they are. Now, what do we want? So, Signets, these are a good starter thing because they give you passive benefits. Corruption training. What do we do? Yeah. So, this is obviously going to be... What do I train first? Oh no. But Signets are a good all-rounder. They're all good and you will fill them all up later and you will be able to swap them around later. Like here, that's your... Or I think that's your... this is where the different... between the races makes a difference, is you got a racial healing skill, I think. I think that's a racial healing skill. So that's your racial healing skill, and that is your professional, like your, that's tied to your class healing skill that you get with them. We also got some racial things there. I think they're racial things. So there are some racial differences. They're not important in the long run, but there are little slight differences with the races that come into there. So what I know from experience is minions are cool, and I'm going to train minions because minions are cool, and we can get 2 minions. That's all the skills we got. We got to get some more hero points. We need to unlock some more spots before we can use them anyway. So what we know now is we can have this guy who, when you attack people, you suck the life out of them. He's just like a little floating stomach. And what else can we use? And we got these guys. We can get some bone minions and they can follow around and help us. Now that's from experience, you know that. But, you know, a lot of the other things are just as good. These signets are good. See that steel health, that's fine. And these give you, does this one give you passive? Yeah. So that's actually a good one because it gives you movement speed increase. So yeah, it's not too bad either. That's, you know, attack with different things. They are all good, you can't go wrong, but minions are cool. Because it's like little friends, so you don't feel lonely. You can then summon them, or only thing about minions is they've got to be out to do any good. Ah, here we go. We have summoned our little friends to go around with us. So now we are a lean, mean fighting machine. Where are we? Oh, we just fell down a cliff and died. That was not bright. I am used to being able to fly. But dying's not the handicap it used to be. Now, I have no idea. Where are we supposed to go? We've got to go into the city. So this is as good as any opportunity to go check out our new home base where we're going to live. Because I reckon there's a cool place up in here. And he's got a rabbit, so even though he's a new character on an old account. That's fine. That's good. Plenty of them around. First time in the city. Whoa.
See you later.
Oh, let's go. Oh, we can use mounts in here as well. What do you want? Show me your wares. I gotta get some of these triangle things to give you. How do I get these triangle things? You ask. I know, but... Oh, got to get proof of legends. Oh, what have I got to do? Ooh, and I'm almost, look at that, I'm almost done one of them to get one of those little proofs. Cool. How long will you be here? Till the end of the world? Okay, cool. I shall be here till not that long. Movement speed might look good now. Merchant. We got that. Wow, what can we sell? Ooh. Do we want that? Is that junk or what is that? Yep, that was junk. So we sold some stuff. Is there anything we want to bank? Not really. Not really. So this is a nice little area where people come to... I think I have a base. Oh, is that a... Now, see, that's something you don't see every day. That is a level 80 character. Wow, these are a rare breed. Because that is a person who has chosen to stay at level 80. I'd say. So probably could be a free player.
I'll watch over this place.
Without the expansions, and they're just level 80, so you don't see them every day. More likely, you're going to see people who are. That's 130. Is there a 7? Is it 225? Well, okay, so we don't see any max level players here right now. 96, 47, a lot of new players here today. I wonder if this is because I chose one of the low-end servers. I have no idea if that makes any difference in the long run. Blackline trading, can we use any of this? Probably not. I dare say we can't sell things. No, we cannot sell things yet. There'll be a lock for some amount of time. Or maybe forever. I don't know if that's just time locked, which it could be, or whether that's because we're on a free version. I dare say that's just time. Probably gives you a few days before. I have no gems, okay. obviously. But we can still buy stuff in the gym store. Or we can buy stuff through Steam, I dare say, or at least expansions anyway. So this is a nice little base. You've got everything you want. You've got your black lions, your bank, and a merchant. Right here close, so that's all good. Back in the old days, you used to always want the anvil as well for repair. Do they still have an anvil around? They probably do. Yep. I dare say they have an anvil somewhere. Thought I saw it. Faction provisioner. Okay. But you don't need an anvil to repair your stuff anymore, so it's no big deal. What's this? Faction provisioner. Unprovisioner token. Okay. There's stuff. There's so much stuff in the game that I don't know what the stuff is. But I'm going to probably take a break here. We got to our level 11. We have a bank. We have a start on our... Oh yeah, that's our expanded bits. We have a start on all this stuff. Later on, these are for these bits. When you get your specializations, and then you can fit out your character as you want. When you're new, you got no idea, and it doesn't really matter. You read everything. If you read stuff, read what sounds good. You know. I don't even know even to this day, what's best to use here. So I usually just look it up and see what other people do to give me a start, and then I swap it around accordingly what I think's cool. Strike damage, and now if you're using minions, which are for the lols, you pick things that are good for minions. Cool. What we could do though is we could go and get this hero point over here. Before we leave, we should go get one more hero point at least, because this is a super easy hero point. Because we've been wanting to do that all day. Because this one, you just a commune one. They're either commune like this or fight somebody. Yeah, yeah, baby. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And there's a vent. That's the trouble with this game. There's always something going on that you want to join in because... Oh, look, event. There's stuff. Stuff, stuff, stuff. Stuff, stuff, stuff. It's very difficult to only play this for an hour, so we'll play for a little bit more. And I'm still using my... Not the weapon I would prefer to use. That I am limited by my own stupidity. I haven't done the heart here yet either. The beauty about doing events in a particular area is it also helps the heart most times. And I love the fact that it's all very cooperative. You're not stealing from anybody. Everything you do is helping. There are very few ways to actually annoy other players or hurt other players. There are a few little things that can be annoying, but it's generally set up so it's hard to not be cooperative and nice. You can do stupid things like put box of fun right next to a merchant, so when people go to use a merchant or something and they can't use a merchant because they get the box of fun and get bobble-headed and all sorts of stupid things, I guess. But oh, pile of dirt, what's there? I could get some lost trinkets, I guess, but I don't need that much more, so I'll just break up a card instead. Oh, I got somebody's sword. Will that do anything? Yeah, that does stuff. There we go. Got the heart at level 12. This game levels up really quick early on. Oh, we've got to pick one. What have we got? Concentration, power. Look, let's just, yeah, if in doubt. Okay. Ooh, stuff. That's what the scripts say. I forgot the scripts say that. I've been saying, I'm saying stuff. That's what I should be saying. Oh, somebody is tinging. One of my American family is being funny because she heard that the Queen died, and was wanting to know how things were going to go without our Queen. And it won't change anything, of course, but yeah, it is a bit sad. The Queen has been Queen ever since, even though we are a separate country, and Queen is only really a symbolic thing these days. Yeah, she's been Queen all my life, and she seemed like a nice old lady. I mean, for an extremely wealthy person. So, yeah, it's just a bit sad. Probably have more impact on England than here, or UK than here. I don't know what they'll do with the money. Will we start changing the back of the coin? How long is Charles going to be around? I'd say things will change there. But it's not the first time the money's changed. A lot of people don't realise that they have changed the Queen's picture at least once. It was a younger version of her, and then they went to an older looking bust. So it's not like the first time it's changed. They'll just change the head on the back of the money again. Okay, well, I'm gonna... I don't know if I will do that one up there. There is one over there, but he need to do it. Ricky's having a bark. Oh, dogs. Dogs are fun. Ricky, be good. Disturbing the peace. You can't mount when you're fighting, of course. Oh, let's go and get this guy while this one's here. It's always handy to have help when you're fighting something like this. It's always handy to help have friends. Oh, he's an engineer. Whether he's a new player or not, I don't know. He's an engineer. This is a good one. So he's put up these little turrets. So it's good to see how other people operate. It's a fun one to play as well. They're all fun. So another hero point. They're doing well. Now, normally I've got a bad habit of just running around and just jumping off things because in my main character I glide, but here you drop to your death, but you can just jump off with a mount, and if the mount survives, they've got pretty good full characteristics, and even if they die, you're fine. Okay, map. We're going to go home. Well, this is our new base, and then we might next session, have a bit of a look at some storylines. So, free game, and we're having a ball, and we're not really struggling with anything. Well worth playing. And why wouldn't you play for free? Not that paying for it's a big deal either.
Feel the fury.
Okay. Use all. Got to keep up with this inventory. Pretty sure that's the same old thing, right? Just don't even look. You don't need to look. Okay. We can't sell anywhere, so we just got to sell it as junk. Let's have a look. What do we got? That is something we can't use. That's something we probably don't want to use. That's a offhand. Oh no, that can be on either hand, so we should try that. We've got weapons we can use. I mean, why not use them, right? How bad can it be? I'm gonna put that over here on the second hand because that won't be my main weapon. But hey, let's just put these in. What the heck? We'll try these things out, eh? Because we're new and stupid. We can have an alternative underwater weapon, which we're probably going to want for sure. Okay. That. We got crude salvage kit. It's alright, we'll use that too. We can't use this. We can probably sell it. We can sell it or we can crunch it. Both are acceptable. Dogs, calm down. The dogs are louder than me. Ooh, we have some copper out of that. Okay. So, dogs are barking, being bad.
All things have a right to grow.
Josh, dogs are barking and being bad, so I'm gonna leave it there and we'll come back and do a story sometime maybe when it's quiet. But we had a good time. We have done well. We have got some clothes and some equipment. We have our first couple of minions. We've had some fun. That'll do. Subscribing and liking means more fluff.